Go Chacho, go Chacho, go Chacho. Hapo tu wengine mimi ni wale watu tunahitaji beats nini support. Lakini na tukimaliza show turudi tena hapa, si ndio? Sasa dinner. Yeah, it's a party. Okay. Sawa. Unajua ndi wa politicians huanza hivi wakiona microphone. Ni kama vile nilisema. If those was the things they said, that was not me. Who reported this meeting? That's what happens. That's how politicians begin their career.
So Chacho.
Okay, great.
Yeah. Talk to us about the show because this weekend.
Yeah.
What should we expect as well now? What is it about?
Okay, great. First of all, welcome to Chacho Kids Nation. It's all about fun. Chacho Kids are all about fun for the entire family. Now, this idea didn't start yesterday. It's over 10 years ago. So ilikuwa inaitwa Kids Festival. I'm sure most of the parents wale watawatch they remember the Kids Festival at Carnival, Nyayo Stadium. And it was very, very successful. Actually, the reason we are back is parents have been asking what happened. Where is that event that brings us together as a family? And so what happened with the Kids Festival, wajua Kenya pia watu wana talent. So I see a lot of Kids Festival everywhere. So ikakuwa replicated so many places. So we decided to rebrand it. This is the first time we're coming back after COVID to it a Chacho Kids Nation. So it's a Chacho, which has so many aspects in it, like you'll experience on Saturday, 12th of August at Uhuru Gardens. So kueleza tu what will be involved. For instance, hii haitakuja ku bouncy castle na go no. We have some villages, 4 villages. We have the smart village, it's all about computers, mambo ya tech, coding. That's a smart village. Then we have the green village. Green village is about environment, mambo ya climatic change, and of course we have our partners, Kefris Kenya Forest Research Institute. They'll be handling that, and of course good friends from Green Africa. It's one department that I'm so keen. The idea of this year is Chacho Goes Green. And we want to go big, just like as the president has insisted and has always encouraged us to plant trees. We are part of that. Then we have the creative village. Hiyo ni mambo ya kuchora, nini, everything to do with art. That's where it will be happening for our children. And then, of course, we'll have the fun village. The fun village, the bouncy castle. We have the roller coasters. Lots of games, over 20 games, and the good news is all those games are absolutely free. Once you get your ticket, you come in. First of all, watoto wote wanatoshana. That's the beauty about the Chacho Kids Festival. We want wakuwe na usawa. Muhindi, Mzungu, Mjaluo, Mkamba. For once, we are one. And then, of course, we have the parents' zone. And so many exhibitors who have come in this time round. So we're excited about Saturday. The setup started yesterday, Sunday. So it's a whole week setup. It's a whole village. We're creating an experience. It's not an event, it's an experience.
And what strategy did you use to choose the creative that will be performing at Chacho Kids?
No, there's a director who's in charge of that. Mostly it's their school pieces. We have children who will be performing. Most of them, it's their day. And of course, we have our artist, Jabidi, Timeless Noel. We have my good friend, Eric Omondi. And who am I forgetting? Some other surprises. Yeah? Didiman, yeah. And Bundi, yeah.
The colors, they are very sparkling. What inspired the choosing of colors?
All right, the colors, it's a very simple. This logo has really been thought through, yeah? The red one is for love, eh? The sea, where the sea is love. And so we'll do a lot of stuff with that. And the H is for fun, that bright color. The green one on O is for the environment. Na hiyo ingine ni mambo ya maji, climatic. And basically it's all about fun. When you see that logo, which you'll see for a couple of time, moving forward, you should see fun. Chacho represents fun. It's a fun nation.
Previously for Kids Festival, it was maybe, I remember very well, we had Milo inside it. Right now you have any investors, or it's you and the brand?
Okay, we have so many sponsors that I'm so glad they've come to join us, from Safaricom to Carefree to over 20 sponsors and partners. It's interesting because they've all come just in the last couple of weeks, and so we want to start the December one in time because they're all fighting to be title sponsors. So, but to start with, we have over 20 exhibitors for this one. I'll be sharing with you the details of what they'll be doing and the experience they'll be bringing to the ground, including Safaricom. We want to create a whole experience around it. And who was Pembe Flow, who have, I cannot announce here what they want to do, but I think it's something big for Pembe Flour Mills. Sitaki watu nikisema hiyo watu watalipa tu tikiti kuja hapo. Mambo ya unga. So
of course, Churchill,
and all this.
We understand you have vision towards what you're doing right now.
Yeah.
Do you have plans of maybe taking these Chacho kids outside Kenya?
Yeah.
Because I was going through comment section, and so many people from outside were requesting if you can take it outside Kenya.
Yeah, and it's good. I've seen my good friends from Tanzania, IOTV. Yeah, the reality of the matter, Chacho, the brand, is an African brand. We'll be going to Uganda and Tanzania and Rwanda with this concept, because itakuwa 2 games too. Tunasema if this time we are doing going green, we are going green everywhere. We are doing a million kids, not just the kids who show up at the venue. And then if we are going reading, which I'm big in reading, have my book that I'll be launching next month. It's called Chacho Goes Green, and you're all invited. So in line with what our president is encouraging us to do. So yes, we'll travel, and also we'll see if we can export it. We have interest in the US. We spoke to ambassador to Kenya in Washington, and they are keen on having this for the Kenyan families and African families in the diaspora. So we're just beginning. Actually, I was telling my team, for this event, we're actually launching the logo. It's like we're just launching a whole program with it. Then the rest will follow. From next year, now we'll be giving specifically. This time we are dealing with this theme, and so on as we grow.
How will you incorporate schools? Because I remember, of course, Kids Festival, you were going to school and doing all that. So after the event, do you plan to go to schools and include all?
Yes. We are working with the Ministry of Education and the government. The idea actually is to have Chacho Clubs in all schools. Because when you talk about CBC and you're talking about creative, what are you talking about? And that's where we come in. So we bring our 25 years of experience, and we see we can have special events and festivals for Chacho. And where do we take the talent? You see, after the talents in school have performed, now wakaenda State House, then what happens? So we need to have a place where we can incubate them.
Na si mara ya kwanza ambapo sherehe hii imefanyika.
Naam.
Ila ni ladha ipi ambayo utaongeza kwa Chacho ambayo tuzicompare Chacho pia tu compare na Kids Festival?
Asante kwanza kwa swali hilo na Kiswahili. Naam, tofauti ya sasa hii ni sheria mani. Tofauti ya this event, tamasha hii. Tamasha, asante sana. Tofauti ya tamasha hili na yale tumeweza kufanya mbeleni, kama nilivyotangulia kusema, ni kwamba sio kuja tu kucheza na kula na kwenda nyumbani, lakini kuna mengi sana ya kujifunza. Tukianza mambo ya teknolojia, tutakuwa na smart village, mambo ya mazingara, hiyo green village, alafu pia mambo mengi sana ambayo yatakuwa pale kwenye zile villages ambazo tumetengeneza miji ambazo zitakuwa pale. Tofauti na awali, hatukuwa na zile maeneo tofauti ambayo tuko specific, ni elimu tunajifunza haya. Hiyo ndio tofauti kubwa sana. Alafu tofauti nyingine, tamasha la Jumamosi hii haisukumwi sana na waigizaji na ma superstars sana. Most important is a theme. Ni theme ni nini? Is a theme. Mada ndio inatupeleka mbele zaidi. Haya mengine ya tamasha yatafuata tu baadaye, lakini wacha watoto na wale ambao wote watajumuika wawe na kitu ambacho wanaweza enda nacho nyumbani, kitu ambacho tunaweza fuatilia. Mtoto aweza anza kujifunza mambo ya kuweka pesa, savings. Wanaweza kufunzwa mambo ya kupanda mti. Kuna tofauti ya kupanda mti na kutunza mti. So zaidi sana hayo ndio tunataka kukariri siku ya Jumamosi. Nikiendelea na hiyo Kiswahili hapo utanirokota.
Now, I saw on TikTok,
yes.
Kuna a lady who shared a video of herself akiwa in primary school, and now she's grown.
Yeah.
How does it feel to inspire people from when they are young to when they are already grown? How does that make you feel?
Yeah, those are some of the things that keep us moving. Manake, we come to this world to make impact. And the greatest thing you can ever leave is not your big screen television or your car. It's the impact you leave to people. I still remember watu ambao we met when I did the play Siku Njema in 1999. And now they are, you can imagine how many years those are. Say, the way you did the play, you reminded me, and I could see you when I was answering the questions, and you made me you helped me get this in my exam. So it's interesting, and hiyo inanipa moyo tu kuendelea kufanya yale ambayo nimejaliwa na Mwenyezi Mungu kuyafanya. Siku yangu ikifika, basi mtakuwa mnasema huyu bwana alijaribu. That's the most important thing.
My name is Shiko.
Yes, Shiko.
Now on Chacho,
yeah.
Of course you understand schools, most schools are closing this week. We want to know maybe how occasional we will be having the events. Number two, you talked about the parent zone. What should we expect? Or rather, what should parents expect?
Okay, great. So this event will be happening every school holiday, normally the first week. And then for the parent zone, we have comedy, we have talks from our sponsors, and of course, lots of entertainment all around in the big dome. Yeah.
Probably, how much is the ticket?
Ticket ni shilingi 500, 500 only. That caters for your entrance, and of course, all those entertainment that's happening there is absolutely free.
How can we get them, the tickets?
The tickets are at Naivas supermarkets, all Naivas supermarkets in Nairobi. And of course, you can dial star 826 star 7 hash. You can get your ticket there. I'm a Little Cab. They have little events up. You'll get the tickets there.
Okay, you've heard this show before. Najua kuna kitu ambacho ulijifunza, and maybe you want to, wale wazazi ambao wanatazama sasa hivi, before wakuje hata in the next show, what can you tell them? There is something you learned kwa hiyo show, the previous one.
For the kids festival?
Yes.
We just need more experiences, and that's why we've added a lot of games, gaming, and activities. I just realized most parents, they just want the kids to have fun without them being involved. So this time round, we want the parents to be involved. Bring your child, have fun with them. It's just one day. It's 9 to 5. Then from there, you can enda jibamba. But that time, create time, spend time with your children. That's what you want, to build stronger bonds in those families. That's our aim.
Churchill, this is the world of creatives. talanta hela ilistopisha hiyo what previously they had planned.
Yeah.
How do you feel about it?
Oh, talanta hela.
Yes.
Nilifutwa. Before niseme Jack Robinson. Okay, no, the talanta hela is going on pretty well. I'm sure there's a direction watachukua mwelekeo, and I think the entire CBC is about creative economy, and I'm so glad and excited that tumetoka mali tulikuwa tunaitwa comedians, then we became entertainers, then I think wakaanza kushindwa, then what is this, then ikakuwa ka creative what, then wakaona maybe there's some money, ikaitwa economy. So I'm glad I've been able to see it grow to become an economy, because yes, it is an economy, yeah, and yeah, it can support livelihoods. That's the future, really, content creation. That's why you guys are here. This is content.
To add on that, umesema ulifutwa. Ulifeel aje?
No. We hadn't quite started any. You appreciate for the 4 months that we were granted, and I'm sure the dream hasn't stopped with me. It was not a one-man show. I think Waziri has a better and bigger ideas for the program, and we are fully behind him in what he's trying to achieve. Yeah.
Yeah, and Churchill, you're an inspiration to so many people. Some you've been told about, some you haven't been told. And looking through, you've been someone who had a dream, and it's manifesting all the way. And maybe there's some people out there who really want to do things the way Churchill does them, because I feel like there's a difference in how you do your projects, your plans, yeah. So can you tell someone out there mwenye anataka kukua kama Churchill, ama anataka kufollow the footsteps zenye Churchill amekuwa akifuata?
Yeah. Zangu tu ni ku-advise, I think God has a plan for all of us. Wasikue kama Churchill, they can be better than Churchill, because every day we are trying to learn, and the most important thing ni kujiuliza, what is this that God wants me to do in this life? There's a friend of mine, for instance, he didn't go far in school, but he started furniture making business. Mchezo, mahogany, akaanza kufanya hardwood. And now, with his standard 8 education, one stool is around 200,000. So now he's doing big hotels in Dubai. Now, what do you call that? Okay, so ameandika jamaa na masters na PhD. So ujitume tu mahali Mwenyezi Mungu amekujalia ile talanta, mradi uko nayo, kila siku ipalilie every day, then you see success at the end of the day. Success is not success. Success is a lot of repeated failures. Yeah, and they say experience is not what happens to a man, it's what a man does with what happens to him. So nimefail sana mimi, sana. Lakini hiyo kuanguka tu ndio imetusaidia tukabadilisha mambo mengi sana na malengo yetu ya maisha. So wajitume. The big word is wajitume. Kujituma tu vile mejituma hapo.
Churchill, you've brought up a lot of comedians out there, the likes of Eric, but some of them later in life come up, wanaanza kusema maybe wamepota. Some Kenyans start questioning whether did Churchill really help them, or what happened in between. Maybe a comment on that.
Okay, wajua, kusota yu umesema, kupata na kukosa ni majaliwa ya mtu. Wewe ndio unapanga. Kama maisha yako ataka yawe juu sana, bas itabidi ufanye kazi zaidi yawe pale. Lakini manake media, and especially the social media, ni rahisi sana kufake it, lakini reality ya maisha ni vizuri kae tu na certain reality ya maisha. Naishi Kawangware. Ile siku Mungu atanijalia niweze kuhama, niende mtaa ambao uko grow in progress. Usidanganywe na cameras na video. Just live your life, live within your means.